Ready?
Hmm.
So, hello. How are you?
Fine. Hello.
Alright. Can I have your resume first?
Yeah, sure.
So, you are Miss Prathna. How do you say your last name?
Nanchahal.
Nanchahal. I see. Let's have an intro with you. Do you mind introducing yourself?
So yeah.
Mhm.
First of all, thank you for giving me.
Mhm.
Thank you for your company to give me this opportunity
Mhm.
to be interviewed by you.
Mhm.
So, my name is Prathna, and I hail from Delhi.
Mhm.
Moving to the, if I talk about my qualifications,
Mhm.
so recently I had completed my data science course from Intern Shala, and prior to that I have completed my graduation in Bachelor of Commerce from Rajdhani College,
Mhm.
and yeah, respectively I have done my schooling from CBSE board.
Alright. Do you have any work experience?
No, as I'm a fresh.
So, you recently finished your graduation.
Yeah.
You finished your graduation last year,
Yes.
and after that, you pursued data science and ML course. So, what exactly did you learn in this course?
So in this data science course, I had learned different types of tools like Excel, Tableau, SQL, machine learning, Python with machine learnings, where I had also made different kinds of projects by using these tools.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you pursued your graduation in commerce field,
Yeah.
and now you have learned these software tools.
Yeah.
Why is such a career transition
So,
from commerce to science? Why?
well, I don't see this as a career transition because data, as we can see, that data is everywhere. And in business also we need data to make progress in our business. And by doing this course I can also go in the field of business analytics. So my Bachelor of Commerce degree education will help me in my data analytics career also.
Alright, and where do you originally hail from?
I hail from Tagore Garden, Delhi.
Which is Delhi.
Yeah.
Born and brought up in Delhi?
Yeah.
Because your resume doesn't say your address. And why do you want this job?
Well, as I have learned certain types of tools and skills, so by having this job, I will be practically applying these skills into the real world data, which will also help me in like in perfectly working with the real time data, and I can easily understand how it functions in the real environment.
I see. Tell me a little about your family.
So my family consists of 6 members: my father, my mother, my grandmother, and I have one elder sister and one younger brother.
I see. So, how were your parents? Were they strict? Were they lenient? Were they friendly?
So they are, I don't think, means they are a perfect balance. They have a perfect balance in their parenting. Like they are, when they want to be a strict parent, when they need to teach us something, then they are strict. Otherwise, they are friendly with us.
Right. And how young might you be? Your resume does not say your DOB.
So I'm 21 currently.
Alright. Tell me a little about your father.
So my father is a self-employed he's doing his business in the field of banking or finance, where he provides financial solutions to the people or the to its clients and banks also.
Like Muthoot banking, like private financing?
Yeah, he provides different kinds of loans and help the clients in sanctioning and reimbursement of his loans and all.
I see. Sounds like a tough job. So does your father send recovery agents as well when people don't pay their loans or EMIs?
No, it's not like that.
Then how does he recover? If let's say he comes across some bad debtors.
So it's like he helps the client in getting his loans from the banks or the other financial body.
Okay, so he helps them get a loan from banks.
Yeah, different kinds of banks.
So he mediates those loans.
Yeah.
I see. He doesn't himself provide as a private financer, like Muthoot Finance does.
Yeah.
I see. So why did you join your father's profession? Sounds like an interesting job.
Yeah, it's an interesting job, but for me, it's kind of it's not. I think that it's not for me, not made for me.
Why
This
not?
kind of a job, because like I think that it's a very tough type of a job
How is it tough?
where you have to deal with different kinds of clients, and we need to have the strong financial background where we need to understand different kinds of financial scenarios, so that I can help the client to my full potential. But I don't think that I'm fully capable of doing this.
I see. Are you uncomfortable with public dealing?
Not really, but in like as I have mentioned that for my father job profile, I don't think in that I will be comfortable.
Alright. So are you more comfortable in this? When did it occur to you that you wanted to join data science or become a data scientist?
So after finishing my graduation, when I was searching for the different kinds of careers, like where I can go and which field I can which field will be the best for me, so then I explored different types of careers and got to know about the data analytics career. And when I studied it on the online platforms, then I find it interesting where like how a raw data can be used by different kinds of companies and find its potential customers or their scenario.
I see. So are you expert in all of these? Python, SQL, and various projects, Tableau, Excel?
So in Excel, SQL and Tableau I feel comfortable, but coming to the Python, I feel that I'm at a basic level at Python.
And do you have any formal experience of data science job?
Currently I don't have any.
Any internship experience?
No, currently I don't have any.
So how do you think you will perform in this job? How well do you think you will perform in this job?
So as I have mentioned that by learning this course, I had performed different types of projects, made different types of projects by using the tools. So I think that I can perform it similarly. I can perform it in my job. But yeah, if I get little bit guidance in the starting of my job, then I can definitely catch the things, how the things work in the real job.
Mm-hmm. All right. And how will you counter AI?
So, well, in data analytics also we can work simultaneously with AI, because AI also helps us in many things. So I don't think AI as a threat, but yes, if I learn AI along with my different kinds of tools, it's really going to help me, as it's going to uh, speed up my work.
For example, say you write a code on Python, which may take you days or at least hours. AI can do that in minutes. So don't you think AI can be a threat to your job?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for the real job, AI can provide me the query for the Python which I will be using, but the for analyzing the data, or by understanding, as we are the humans, we have the emotions, we can understand the what is the motto of the business, of that business or the company, and what the client wants, what the customer wants from that business. So by understanding, as a human we understand more emotions as compared to a machine. So in that case I think that I can help, uh, like AI cannot be a threat.
So you think AI won't be a threat? In fact, it will be a constructive tool for you.
Yeah.
All right. Could you compare logic with emotions? What's more important, logic or emotion?
Well, there should be a balance between the both. I think
Which
both
I agree
work.
with. What matters more in your dictionary?
Well,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
well, emotion.
How?
Like sometimes when logic doesn't work, at that time emotions can work. Like we can see in many business scenarios also, case also. Uh, like in some cases business work on a logical factor, but still they don't succeed. But when they play with the emotions of the customers or their clients, then they usually succeed in a, in the growth of their business.
Can you exemplify something like this? Maybe a real life case study where emotions superseded logics in business?
Well,
Don't you think business logic and business matrix will always win over, say, sheer emotions? If not, can you exemplify something?
well, right now I don't have any that kind of an example, but I think maybe I have an example, but I don't know that is it going to work in that case.
Let's hear you out.
Yeah, so like there was an example of Coca-Cola company where they made uh, they made a uh, advertisement campaign where they put a hoarding in on the bus station, which have something like a sticky thing, that whenever the person goes near to that boarding, then their clothes will get stick to that. So it was like something.
So, how does that steer their emotions? It sounds disturbing.
So
Anyway, never mind. So how was your schooling experience? Did you enjoy your schooling?
Yeah, my schooling experience was nice.
Were you bullied at school?
Like, not really,
Mm-hmm.
but in some cases, when I have changed my school in 7th class, then at that time in the starting, on my first, in my starting days of my schooling, uh, people used to tease me like, you are so tall, and they call me like Didi and these kinds of stuff. But after that time, I doesn't mind.
What's right and what's wrong with being tall?
Yeah.
What are the perks and perils of being tall as a woman? What's your height, by the way?
It's about 5'3".
Are you 5'3"?
5'3", 5'2".
5'2", 5'3" is small. It's not tall.
Okay, 5.
Got to be a lot more.
It's 5'4".
As I have seen, you are probably 5'9", 5'10". When did you last measure your height?
When I was in school.
Okay. You are much taller than 5'3". Now coming back to the question, what are the benefits and drawbacks of being tall as a woman?
So, if I talk about the benefits, I think that we have certain, as a woman, if I'm tall, then I have certain advantages in different types of career options, like as for example in modeling or in modeling, in sports career, I can go that I have an advantage of a tall height. And if I talk about the drawbacks, then sometimes it's difficult to find like long jeans or when we are traveling in airplanes, so it's difficult to travel with a long.
I see. How tall is your father? Is he also tall?
Yeah.
I see. Okay, coming back to the question. You said in modeling and sports you have an extra advantage if you're tall. Why didn't you choose modeling or sports, say, as a career? You like sports?
Yeah, but...
Have you played any?
Yeah. I've played badminton, cricket also, and as well as volleyball.
So how good are you in these sports?
I'm not really good at these sports because after some time in school, our sports period got less and we were not able to practice that sports.
Okay, so you used to play during school time only?
Yeah.
So did you pursue your graduation regular?
I've done my...
Or was it from open school?
Well, it's from NCWeb.
So you didn't attend your college?
I have attended my college on the regular basis, but it was from the NCWeb where it was all like a regular student, but when the regular students have holidays, then we used to have the classes in the college only, and we got the degree same as the regular student because NCWeb is only for the girls, and it also benefits the girls as when they are working or if they are pursuing something other than the degree, then they can join NCWeb.
I see. And was your school co-ed?
Yeah.
And your college was women's college, girls' college only?
Yeah.
Alright. Are you comfortable around men?
Yeah.
Alright. And where do you see yourself 5 years, maybe 10 years down the line?
So well, I see myself as an important part of the company's growth, where I will be working with the teams and our colleague, and we all, and the company as well as me and my colleagues will be growing together. As in the company, it's not just about ourselves, but the growth of our whole company, everyone near us. So I will, as an important part of the company, I will be after 5 years.
And why do you want to join specifically us?
Well, because as your company's thought and my thought matches with each other. So as your motto is to provide a quality work to your customers, and my motto is also that I provide quality work to my clients or the customer and the company. So
and how do you know about our company's thought?
By your website, by looking at your websites and
your website, okay.
Yeah, and your Instagram handles and all.
Could you rate our website on a scale of 1 to 10?
Well, I will give around 4.
Okay. And why is that?
Because your website is easy to explore. Like all the things are mentioned in a clear way, where everyone can understand that if they want to find a particular topic, they can go on that, like contact us or home menu, and it has a clean balance of the content on your website.
So you have reviewed it positively.
Yeah.
Yet on a scale of 1 to 10, you will score it only 4.
I thought it's from 5.
Oh, okay. So on a scale of 1 to 10, should I assume it is 8?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the scope for improvement to make it say 10 on 10?
So like you can, in your website, you can add more testimonials of your clients, and you can also add some clips from your activities which you provide to your customers, so that if a new customer joins, they can easily explore and easily view that what actually you provide in the real scenario.
In reality.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, in reality.
Sounds fair. And what about your sister? You told me what your father does. What does your sister do?
So my sister works in HDFC Bank as an junior operational in the department of junior operations in Moti Nagar.
What is it? HDFC?
Yeah.
There is an HDFC in Moti Nagar as well?
Yeah.
Where is it?
I don't know the exact location, but it's it's on the Mercedes showroom building.
Okay, you go straight from here. That's Zakhira Road, isn't it?
I don't remember.
Moti Nagar ends here at the red light. Anyway, never mind. So she works at HDFC.
Yeah.
Why didn't you join your sister's profession?
Well,
I've heard sisters are alike.
but not all sisters are like. I think there are some changes, and as her choices and my choices are different.
So don't you find banking job interesting?
Like banking jobs also provide analytics jobs, and if if I find something like that, I will definitely apply to that. It's not that I'm particularly fixed to a particular job role.
I see. So say you come across a client who has some anger management issues and he loses his temper over minor mistakes that are made in the project, let's say you created for the client. How will you deal with his temper?
So, well, I will definitely handle that client with patience, as I know that this person has some anger management issue, and to that customer I will definitely try to make I will try to recheck my projects for any accuracy or the mistakes, so that that condition or that situation never arises. But still, if that condition arises, I will definitely try to make him understand that okay, I will rectify that mistake, and but in a patience manner, so that he doesn't lose his temper.
All right. Okay. Now your resume doesn't say anything about your hobbies, so maybe you could state some.
So, well, in my free time, some of my hobbies are to do micro photography of the insects or the plants.
Photography of insects.
Micro
Photography.
Yeah.
Okay,
and sometimes I like to meditate.
So you majorly like photography, micro photography of insects. Anything else? Alright. How are insects interesting? I thought they were disgusting.
Yeah, if we look closely, that's why when I got the phone, or when I was a kid, when I used to see them clear, when we with a very close look to the insects, then we can observe the beauty of them. They might look
no matter how up close, how can a spider be beautiful?
well, from the distance they look disgusting, or they look dangerous, but when we look at them when we give a close look to them, we can explore their beauty, as how beautiful they are created by the God.
Could you name an insect that you find beautiful?
Yeah, we can. I can.
Other than butterfly.
Like, you can see ladybird also. You can see Malamantis.
Mantis?
Yeah.
But mantis are serious carnivorous.
They are, but.
And they are murderous also.
I'm telling about the beauty.
Especially female mantis.
Yeah, they eat their partner.
Yeah, after copulation, she eats the head of her partner. That's murderous, my god.
And
how do you find that beautiful?
Also. Spider also. Moths also.
You think spiders are beautiful?
Yeah.
Okay, so how do you click them? Like through a telephonic camera, mobile camera, or do you have some special camera that can, enhance at microscopic level and then you click them?
No, right now I'm doing it by my phone. But in future, I definitely want to try with the camera, professional camera.
Okay, there are scientists that study bugs. So if you find it so interesting, why don't you study them? Why don't you study science that studies bugs?
Well, for studying, it will go in so much deep. I don't want to go in that much deep, because at that time then they have to understand about their whole life cycle.
So you just want to
Their-
embrace their outer beauty and not inner beauty?
It's
This was just humor.
oh,
But career-wise, you want to pursue data science.
yeah.
I see. Okay, fine. Then let's close this interview. I'll quickly give you evaluations. We'll begin with your evaluation and then your resume. First of all, do something about your energy levels. Kind of low energy levels. It felt as if you were not interested in coming here. You were forced to apply for the job interview because you have to pay the bills. So, it goes this way. Energy resonates. If you appear energetic and enthusiastic while answering, then the listeners will also take interest in listening. They will see you as somebody who is keen about the job profile and not somebody who has just popped up. Are you getting me? So you must show interest and energy so that you appear as if you are really interested in the job profile, and that would increase your chances of being hired. Point number one. Point number second, instead of using words like fresher, you could say, well, I'm yet to initiate my career, okay, professionally. Although I do have the sound knowledge of all the subject matter. You were getting stuck repeatedly, you were getting confused repeatedly, visible signs of nervousness, insufficient information in the resume, does not have your address, does not have any personal information about you such as your hobbies. Long and awkward pauses, try to sound a bit more fluent. Your rate of speech, as I noted, was 30 to 40 words a minute. It should be approximately 70 to 80 words a minute, right? If you take a lot of time in providing the information, then you are delaying. The listener might run impatient after a while. They may not express it, but they may feel the information is coming to them a little slow. Alright. And if you rush the information, say more than 70-80 words a minute, then they may not be able to comprehend. So the ideal rate of speech should be 70-ish, 80-ish words a minute. I would say 70-ish words a minute. Okay. But you were speaking 40 in the range of 30-40. So the information was coming a bit slower than it usually would. Further, not much of an eye contact. We have, I believe, had a lecture on this, haven't we? Eye signals. And there we decided that we should maintain an eye contact with whoever we communicate with for about 3 to 4 seconds, then break it for a fraction and then bring it back. What you were doing was sort of the opposite. Majority of the times you were looking at my tie. I know it's a fancy tie, I'll gift you, don't worry. And then occasionally you were maintaining eye contact. It should be the other way around, right? In order to build rapport with the interviewer, which is in fact, I would say, necessary, you must look them in the eye. But not stare, glare. That's why break it for a fraction, but only a fraction, and then bring it back. Short answers to so many questions, unclear answers to so many questions. You were beating around the bush. I'll share this entire video with you, you can watch yourself. You think a lot, you speak too less. Maybe you could bring a balance in this. Think, of course, speak meaningful, but speak a bit. Give somewhat extended answers so that you can show that, well, you're confident about your opinions, you're confident about yourself, and you do have the sound knowledge, right, of anything that you discuss, right? Further, is it career transaction or transition?
Career transition.
Pronounce career.
Career. Oh.
Career.
Career.
Stress the second syllable.
Career.
Yeah. Pronounce capable.
Capable.
Pronounce private.
Private.
Overcome present and past mistakes, like present and past tense mistakes. Like, I was searching where I can go. I was searching where I could go. Past of can is. You were talking about past timeline, right? You were introspecting different areas of career, and that's when you decided that you would want to go for data science and machine learning. So all of it was done in the past. The entire exercise was done in the past, right? So it should have been in past. You ended up explaining almost 50% of it in present. I'll give you another example. I find it interesting, or I found it interesting.
I found it interesting.
Right? So there were so many sentences framed in past. Low volume. Increase your volume a little. Make sure you're audible to the interviewer. Like I'm not shouting, but I'm easily audible to you, right? But imagine I speak like this. Would I be audible? Yeah. Make sure you're audible. Accuracy.
Accuracy.
In a patient's manner or patient manner?
In a patient manner.
Yeah, because here you are using this word patience as an adjective. The adjective form of patience, which is a noun, would be patient. Patient manner. Manner here is a noun. This is it. Maybe you can work on these issues. We do have those sample interview questions right in the app, so you can go through them, answer them to a camera. I have told you the technique of giving long and extended answers. Make sure you apply that technique and speak minimum 5 sentences. Record yourself and observe. Try to overcome these issues while practicing and observing yourself. Okay, you can keep this with you. Maybe we can do this exercise, mock interview exercise, 2-3 weeks later again, while you try to overcome this. And yes, also, could you hand me your resume back? I will send you a resume format so that you can redesign this resume. Its structure is not appropriate.
Actually,
I will send you a format, fill in that data, add a photo to it as well. Resume with photos have more chances of selection. Let me put it this way. Let's say there were 10 resumes. I am to select somebody for the job profile. And let's say there are 10 resumes on the table. On an average, which resumes do you think I will pick first? Psychology says the resumes with photos, right? Because more information about you can be comprehended. Are you with me? They will find resumes with photos more interesting, and they will pick them first. So if they pick first, chances are they'll get a call first. Do you get me? So professional looking photo on a resume can make a difference. Fair? And clustered information, for that I'll send you a format. Just follow the format, input your own personal data and information, and your resume will look much better. And not a photocopy. A proper colored resume. There you go. All the very best. See you maybe a couple of weeks from now.